Happy Friday, everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. We've got Amaris Project, Kendo, Pump Kate, Sweet Sandy, all hanging out. Triskelion Soda and Cosmic, I saw, are lurking in the background. Hope everyone had a good week. I had a good week, but I'm exhausted. And I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because it's like I was working and I was doing things that I enjoy. I've just had a lot on my mind this week in terms of planning and trying to figure out, what I'm doing with work and summer and this channel and YouTube and like all this kind of stuff. And I've just had an awful lot of information to just digest this week. Plus there's been something crazy like 5 updates to Minecraft. I mean, they're all pretty basic updates, but, we're now on to a release candidate that came out today. More than likely the last time that Caves and Cliffs will be updated before it comes out. And if you're wondering, Joel, why do you know all this? And how do you know all this? It's because I am one half of the Spawn Chunks podcast. And I have a skeleton in my fridge. And I have to keep up on that kind of stuff for the podcast that comes out on Monday. So Pixarufs and I are going to be doing a, imminent arrival podcast of the Caves and Cliffs on this coming Monday. And we're also going to be looking back at where we are now, which is in 1.16.5, the Nether update. And we'll take a look back over the last few months, what we've done, what we've learned, all that kind of stuff. And this world is no longer the snapshot world. We're back on the Citadel. I don't think I'm going to be back in that snapshot world for a while. I think I would rather wait and update the Citadel next week. And then we will do all the new content here on the server rather than me having to do it twice, which I think is a good way to go. Kendo gifted a tier 1 sub to Dr. Weir. Thanks so much, Kendo. Really appreciate that. Dr. Weir rocking an Airstone Keystone badge. Kendo, of course, rocking the 12-month Space Keystone badge. Appreciate the support, Kendo. Dr. Weir, I'm sure we will see you in the Discord, as per always. I thought today we'd bounce around and try to sort out the best way to... is it me? That's loud. Oh, I had my block sounds up because of the snapshot. That's better. Yeah, I thought we would come around today and see what we could get ready for the update. I don't know if we're doing those logs. Stone we're doing, bricks we're doing. Are we doing wood? We must be doing wood. Yeah. Logs. Probably not planks though. Yeah, okay. Cool. Leo the Lion, hello. Welcome in. We're bopping around in the medieval area on the Citadel. I'm not sure if I'm going to stay here today or not. I think what I want to do is get, just kind of clean up where we were. We finished off this, carpenter's workshop the other day. Came out quite nice. The river still needs some landscaping. Maybe that's what we'll do. Before we pack up, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll take a look out here. Because we've got the bottom part done. I don't have a plan today, in case that's not terribly obvious. Maybe we could use some chains here. Although, that's going to be kind of a pain in the butt. I know I used chains around the corner. How did I handle the corners? Oh, we just didn't do it. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I think what I'd rather do there is have the chain start and go around the corner. I mean, obviously there's not going to be a chain there. Maybe we just won't put one in. Anyway, this kind of a treatment, maybe not with wood, but with stone, I think I'm going to do over on the other side. Pookie, hello. Welcome in. I need to empty my inventory here. Strip spruce. There's terracotta somewhere. That doesn't have any plain terracotta in it. Oh, that did. Okay. That's where we were keeping all that stuff. I think we're back to normal. Okay. Let's get up high and take a look. We could also just fix a bunch of stuff too. I would love if you could give a tour of the Citadel at some point. I've seen bits and pieces on other streams. The problem with giving a tour of the Citadel, Fulmers, is that it's huge. Like, it would have to be, that would be the entire stream, I think. Which is not, you know, not impossible. But maybe we can hook it to maybe like a subscription goal. That would be kind of fun. So yeah, right here, I'm feeling like it just naturally comes down, and I feel like there should be a set of stairs that get us down to a small section of waterfront here, similar to what we have over there. And that there's a little bit of a wharf, mostly stone, a little door into places. I don't know what's going to be here. I don't imagine there will be much here, but there's probably going to be something in this space once I remove my workshop. Likely something that will allow you to get up onto the wall as well, would be my guess. So yeah, this natural kind of like path feels about right down to here. And if I look at the map, I like the curve of the river. I don't think I want to change that at all. So we'd have to cut into the landscape a little bit. Cool, Fulmers. Yeah, okay. Well, let's, if anybody wants to remind me in the town hall section on the Discord, we can start discussing what would be a good target for doing a Citadel tour. It would be fun to try and do that with somebody else in the Citadel too, like Alistair or Cosmic or Steven. It'd be fun too. Anybody else online? No, it's just me. Yeah, okay. Well, might as well just start here. Rather than cleaning all this up and moving elsewhere, we should probably just keep on going with this, because this does feel kind of incomplete. I noticed it the other day when I was taking a screenshot, sitting down here, going like, this looks kind of unfinished. So, well, let's just go with, we'll take a note over here and see how deep, how wide the bottom is. We've got, oh, it's really only 2 to 3 blocks wide in places, a little bit wider in some than others, but 2 to 3 is not terrible. So along here, we'll say starting about here. Give ourselves about 3. And then if I was to come up here, think about this, probably about here. Just kind of going off of a feeling about what it would be like to go around that corner. Then maybe a future Infinity Cove tour. Yeah, I mean, you know what's funny? I think I've done 2 tours of Infinity Cove, but none of the Citadel. I mean, the Citadel people get an eye fill whenever I end up walking around looking for different resources and stuff. And I confess I'm not totally familiar with the Citadel outside of my own builds and maybe Somerville and probably Avalon, Alistair's place. So there's going to be some sort of retaining wall along here. I feel like that might be a little bit close to the wall. Yeah, I think maybe we're going to have to do something like this. Maybe not that far. We might have to back this up a little bit. But I think that's a decent size space. We could even come a little bit farther forward. That's good. Let's just quickly grab some stone stairs. So for folks that are wondering what Infinity Cove is, that's my patron server. So the folks that want to support me on patreon.com/JoelDuggan get access at a certain level to a server that's very similar to the Citadel in terms of how it looks and how it functions, but it has a lot more people. Feel like I'd want to do something a little bit more subtle. Maybe we'd go down to slabs or something. Probably get some of those. So I think down at the bottom, we can do something like that. I think I still like the idea of having stairs going up this way. Still a little bit rough, but not bad. Feels very square. Plus then we can come in here and have a proper brick wall. Still feels very square. What about, it's very close to this. Yeah, that needs to be stair, I think. Does anybody else do this? Just constantly run the paths you're designing to try and figure out how they feel rather than so much how they look? I do that a lot. I mean, it looks good. It just feels a little bit tight. I wonder if this could help. It feels kind of strange, doesn't it? It's a little bit better. I don't mind that. Kind of looks like a way for water to drain down. Waving from the lurk. Oh, that sounds cool. Tell us more, Joel. I'm assuming that's in response to the Infinity Cove server that you can subscribe to on patreon.com/JoelDuggan. Is that what you meant, Elkhorn? An 8,000 point goal? Well, that's really cool. I would tie it to subscribers on my channel, I think. So I don't know if this is necessarily final. I feel like it's a little bit square. I kind of want to maybe have it not be so square. Need something there. Well, I guess here's something where we could put like a garden or something. Greenery. Probably makes sense there. There'd probably some sort of building would, I would imagine, go there. So if we were to grab our trusty cobblestone and think about what we could border here. This, I think, was just me being lazy and going through to the other side. So we'll fill that in. And then, yeah, if this has got a section of 3 there, we could potentially have something. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something there like that. It's not going to stand out very much just because it's... we should maybe make it a diorite or something that we can actually see what's going on. So that sort of pushes me a little bit more this way. Yeah, I can imagine that maybe having like a 1, 2, 3, something like that there. We'll grab another bit more bricks. It's a channel point thing for me because it's just one area that I've worked on. There aren't enough channel points in the world that could equate to Joel showing everyone all the stuff that he's done alone on anyone else's. Yeah, no, a server would take a long time. Server tour would take a long time. I think I'm still going to try to reserve this for some sort of greenery here if we can. Yeah, I'm not sure what, but we could have some sort of... I feel like some sort of garden would probably be good. 1, 2, 3. And so this way, do something like this. I don't know what this wall is going to be made out of. I'm sure we'll sort something out, but it sort of looks like, yeah, I feel like that's coming together. I like the idea of this house here, although I guess this is kind of the end of it. But I guess we could fit two things in here, couldn't we? Woohoo, it's Friday, says Mix Gun. Welcome on in. Yeah, I agree. I'm looking forward to a relaxing weekend. I mean, I say that and I play Minecraft all weekend, so I tend to, I guess, technically be working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be a building, right? You can sort of see the white outline there. We could probably put a build there. And it wouldn't have to be those two squares. We could maybe have, this path could maybe wrap around and come down this way, and then we could have another part of the build here. So this back part could actually be much wider. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 maybe? That might be a little bit narrow. Yeah, that's too much. We'll go 9. Cool. Okay. I feel like that's got a decent feel to it. So now we need to go look and see what I did on the harbor. Nokishi, am I saying your name right? Hello, thanks for coming in. Trying to collect iron without an iron farm is quite painful. I will say that it's less painful in 117. It's much better in 117 than it is in 116. So it looks like cracked stone, regular stone, and andesite, along with some bricks. So imagine the thing to do is going to be to go ahead and just put in mostly bricks and cracked stone first. Regular cracked bricks, brick slabs, and andesite. I forgot to look at the wall. I don't think we even finished the wall over here. This wall is just the same sort of stuff. Oh, that wall's kind of cool. Like that. With the with the bricks across the top. Andesite stone and then polished andesite. Okay. I was watching somebody online. Oh gosh, what's their name? Blue Box Nerd or Blue Nerd. I'll try to find it on my break because I watched a YouTube video and they did a really cool, I think they're a creative builder and they did a really cool medieval town. I was watching it kind of on mute when I was cooking lunch. I like the way that they textured their roads. And so I've been waiting on the roads, all these roads that don't have any texture. I've been waiting on 117 because I wanted to know what blocks we were going to have for options. And I think I like what we've got coming, so we might be able to do that in the near future as well. Silent Scale raiding with a party of 12. Hello, Silent Scale. Thanks very much for the raid, for sharing your peeps. Hope you had a good stream. I'm assuming you're probably streaming Minecraft, but If you weren't, let us know. We're working on a retaining wall down by our river in the medieval build. Silent raid. Does that mean you folks are supposed to whisper? Is that how that goes? How's it going, Sirky? Good to see you. Now, do I want this wall to be straight, or do I want it to actually come out? I don't think I want to cover up that. I think we probably have to go straight. Unless we pulled it back here. Thanks again for coming in, Raiders. Really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joel Duggan, and I am one half of the Spawn Chunks podcast. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, but I do play quite a lot of Minecraft because of the podcast. We're playing on the Citadel today, which is a long-term multiplayer world. We're still in 1.16.5. We're not doing any snapshot stuff in this world. And this is the medieval area. We've been working in this town since around December of 2020, so 6 months or so. Slowly but surely building it up. And this is kind of like the front gate and where we have come so far. It's most of the time the last few weeks we've been spending on the east part of town. So this part of town is more built up, has more chimneys and roofs and things. This part of town has the keep, which we did actually around December. We started with that. And then these other builds are just kind of outlined. We've got the major key points though. Like we've got the south gate and we've got the west gate. I quite like the west gate. We haven't been over there in a while. Let's take a flight over to the west gate. So what I like about this west gate is the fact that it's on an angle. Came out quite nicely. Really enjoyed this build. Still needs a lot of landscaping and stuff, but we've been waiting for 1.17 with moss blocks and all that kind of good stuff. And again, most things over here are just outlined. Don't even know what's in that chest. Oh, Alistair's TARDIS. So yes, we've got some big builds planned for this square. And then a waterfront down this way that we haven't really done much with yet. And a moat that goes underneath everything. Comes out over here. So this side of the town has been more just planning. But we've done quite a bit on the other side. Listens to your podcast a couple of times. Finally got to see the Citadel. That's awesome. Stroop Waffle MC. Wait, Stroop Wave, sorry. MC. Thanks, I'm glad you like it. We have fun making the podcast. Who is the second half of the Spawn Chunks? Sorry, most people know that already. Pixariffs. Pixariffs and I are co-hosts on the Spawn Chunks. If it was Blue Nerd, I think I've been inspired by some of their YouTube content as well. I think it's Blue Nerd, K the River Cat. I'm pretty sure that's who it is. Don't let me forget when I take my first break here in 20-30 minutes. I'll go look it up. I'm pretty sure. Something like 500 hours into the build, they said. Right, so for context for people that are just in here, this is the area we're working on now. We were over here last week, and now what we're doing is landscaping and kind of like creating a wall here. And I think we're gonna do stuff like this. Stroop Waffle MC. I did it right, your name right the first time. Thanks very much for the Prime sub. That's amazing. Don't forget to connect your Discord and your Twitch and join us in the Discord in between streams. Happy to have you. All right, so this has to come down a little bit. Like that. I don't think I necessarily like this. We're going to need to put a brick here. And another one here. I wonder if we can get any kind of like 3D thing going on with this. Some depth would be nice. Some depth would be nice. How did I do the other wall? Are there data packs, resource packs, and or mods? So technically, Lover of All Things, we're running Fabric for performance purposes. The only mods that we have are Shulker Box Tooltip, which just lets you look inside shulkers. It doesn't do anything else. We do have a map, and the map is just really, it's just for this. We've turned off all the features like waypoints and locators and everything else. It just allows me to look at things from the top down. It makes planning out roads and all this kind of stuff so much easier. So we use that. Several members of the Citadel actually use the map. It's one of those things that I just feel like Minecraft should have, so I don't really think it's too much of a stretch. And what was the other mod that we have installed? Oh, it used to be a sound. I used to have a sound mod, but I don't have that anymore. And then the data pack that we use is called one of them is called Tables and Chairs by Chuck Chuck, and it looks like this. It allows you to have proper tables and chairs in Minecraft, but they're all vanilla texture. At least the ones that I use are. It's very, very basic, but it lets you have cool stuff like this. We've also got a bunch of fun data packs like the heads, the player heads from Hermitcraft, the vanilla tweak stuff. There's a lot of like little vanilla tweaks things in there. I wrote a data pack for wood in the stone cutter. So if we go into the stone cutter and I put this in here, you can get like wood stuff. It's the kind of stuff that you just kind of feel would be not too far of a stretch, right? So that's kind of where we are with data packs. I still consider it vanilla gameplay because it's all survival. I've got to grind for every block. Like it's not, there's no make easy buttons in our data packs, I guess is what I'm getting at. Okay, so this was a solid wall all the way up to the top, and then we added the top parts. Oh, and we didn't do that on the stair. Okay. I guess we should maybe think about a railing, but I don't think we have the room. Okay, let's try that. Tarsiris subscribed with Prime for 3 months. That's amazing, Tarsiris. Thank you so much. You should be rocking the Water Keystone badge now. Very much appreciate the support. Right, so these were straight up along here. Like that. And then maybe we can do andesite or cobble walls. Helps if I can place a block. I feel like that's going to look too complicated. Yeah, that's not what I want. Okay, what if we did stone stone walls and pressure plates. It's a little bit better. Yeah, and then if I take this away on the bottom, we also don't have to have it like we could still do every 5. As long as we, well, I don't know. How many blocks do we have here? I'll probably end up adjusting this bush to go up over it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we could just put it right in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could just do 1. I think I like the other way better. Storm Rider, hello. I'm not sure if I'm a king, but I'll take the compliment. That works because then that will go over that. We just have to... Oh, that's an interesting idea. What if... I kind of like the fact that that has like little bumps on it, more detail. We could probably get it to do that with trapdoors. Enter in the very useful spruce trapdoor. So rather than having a full block here, we could just do this. So it looks cool on this side, and also looks cool on the other side. And then we don't have to worry about that because I actually like that grass there. Now, 1 or 2 of these might be cracked in the long run, but that's fine. Now, this is where I think we might be able to try and do some depth to it. One thing that looks a little bit funny is that part right there. For people that use glowstone and carpet, they can use moss carpet. Yes, that's right. Yep. Moss carpets can be really useful, I think. Will you upgrade your snapshot world to the full update? Pridzen, maybe. My guess is that the Citadel is going to get updated to 117 once all the fabric mods and fabric stuff is what's the word I'm going to, like, stable. Then I'll probably update that, but I will probably not return to the snapshot world until 118 snapshot stuff starts happening. Do I like that? Like that? I don't know. It eats up some space, but I think it does look better with a railing. What do we think? We want like the block thick kind of railing thing going on. Does get a little bit more depth. We'd change it to look cool, obviously. Right. So what we would do is just have it be these bricks. Oops. And we would probably come up with a better way to do this grassy bit here. This is probably going to end up being something that's a lot smaller. Probably come in here like that. Oh, time to sleep again. The after 114 stone brick texture makes it an easy block to work with. I only started playing in, well, I started in 112, but yeah, I guess I don't really remember the old bricks. Isn't that strange? I'm just so used to them now. I remember there was a lot of improvements with 114 that I was happy with. We'll come back and change some of the stuff to mossy as we can. And where would this end? Yeah, I'd say probably about there. I feel like that's going to look a lot better once we get some bushes and things on it. No, you know, I think that looked better. Looked better, bigger. It feels really tight right there. It's the only thing. Which wasn't the case with the railing. Wonder if we can get away with something like that. Still can't believe 117 is dropping in a week. Yeah, Tuesday. Coming out on Tuesday. Yeah, Pridzen, I think one of the reasons that 118 has been delayed for so long, and for good reason, is the compatibility with long-term worlds. Mojang put out a release today as a YouTube video. It's about 7 minutes. Really well done. Worth checking out if you haven't already. And they seem to have that kind of a thing in mind, right? I think I need to change the way that this goes up here. So I don't know exactly what will happen here. That could be made into a potential back door. For this. Have any wood? I don't. Let's just quickly map in some stuff. So I can go there. That could be greeneries and things. I think that works. Kind of directs you down the stairs. This I don't think I like though. I guess again we could turn this into some sort of greenery. Or we could maybe have a wall there. No. Definitely a lot of experimentation. Yeah, I can't really decide how I want that to end. There's probably some other bushes out here that need to get changed out. Well, that's okay. Ooh, sneeze snuck up on me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I agree, Prids, and I think the other thing that's nice about Mojang Studios is that they're also listening to their own developers, right? They're also making sure that they're not taxing their crew too much. I think it's good. This here feels a little on the high side, so maybe we'll have this step down be more like here. And then we could back this up a bit. I think that's okay. Now in through here, we'll have to come up with some ways to make this look good. Like this maybe needs to get backed up a bit. Now that feels kind of strange. I guess a lot of it's going to depend on what happens back here. Really. This whole thing might end up being lower, so won't worry too much about it right now. I do like the idea of there being probably some sort of entrance or path here. like that. And maybe this just ends up being higher. I'll frame it up a little bit. What's the weather like, Joel? Storm Rider, it's overcast. Aldebar, welcome on in. Good to see you. Okay, I'm pretty happy with the way that that wall looks. It just needs a little bit more attention to detail. I need to go look at that other wall. I just don't know what to do about that. Oh, Minecraft Dungeons is not Minecraft 2.0. Minecraft Dungeons is its own special thing. I've been playing Minecraft Dungeons on the Xbox, actually. It's fun. I think I prefer it on the Xbox over PC. Alright, so a few of the little polished ones on the bottom and a couple of bricks started throughout. Alright, so we can probably fit in something about here. And maybe another one there. And we'll put one over here somewhere. Actually, I think I'll switch that back and we'll take these back just like that. And then we can do stuff like this. And another one maybe somewhere's up here. This might be a mistake, but we might have to tweak the bush. I think we need something higher. Oh, come on. Yes, indeed, Cosmic. Thank you very much. I will absolutely take that break. So that just has to go down to there. And I think we're good. Might actually move this one over as well. Put this one down here. As with most things, I kind of want to finish this thought. So the only thing we have really left to worry about now is this particular spot right there. I'm kind of wondering what we could do. I mean, the obvious thing to try is just to put a stone brick there. Oh, that doesn't work. Maybe this needs like some sort of separator. Like it needs something in between here. What if we did the whole thing? What if the whole thing was this? Yeah, I think that solves the problem. That solves the problem. We'll switch this around. Maybe we'll move this down. I treat this kind of stuff like I treat paintings, right? You're just always kind of looking for where could you tweak it just a little bit, you know? So here, what we can do is the opposite, I think, is actually come in here and put in some regular stone. Yeah, I think that's doing pretty well. Yeah, we'll get to the mossy stuff. I kind of do these things in passes. Like, for example, we'll probably want to do a cracked in here, you know? Whoops. Actually, maybe not there. Maybe we'll switch that up. Right? We do stuff like that. Same thing over here. Just little things. But yeah, we can address that in a minute. If you're new to the channel, I take a break about once an hour. I just step away, refresh my coffee, give my eyeballs a break. You should too. Grab some stacks. It's Friday. And we will see you all back here in about 5 or 6 minutes. Be right back. All right. Now, let's see what we can get done. Oh, a zombie. Oh, he died. All right, now, we were down here. We just put that in. I was wondering if I could get away with adding some depth to this. I don't know if this is going to be a good idea. Probably won't work. No. Does not. Well, at least not with those stairs. We could do other things. One of the nice things about having all the different stairs and slabs now is that you can mix and match stuff. So if we wanted to add a little depth or something that looked like a drain, we could do that. If I brought the right, I didn't. Feel like what we could do is, wonder if we could swing some stairs here. That goes to there. That goes to there. Nope. And then if we turn this one this way. No. There we go. And then that. Do something like that. And then probably an upside down stair for andesite. What is the plan for the Citadel for 117? Chunk trimming? Anything else that goes into it? No, it's just gonna be chunk trimming. I think actually someone asked in Town Hall if I would share that process. Sure, like I don't see why not. Let's actually push this back a little ways. I don't think I'd stream it. What I would more than likely do is I would probably do like a live stream on Discord, not on Twitch. Sorry, my brain is just fried this week. I was having trouble last night or 2 nights ago on the podcast as well. I had to do a lot of editing. I said a lot of things that were not words on the podcast. I was like, that's not how you pronounce that. Or bad habit that I have, it's kind of a very maritime thing to do, is that there'll be 3 or 4 different words and I'll kind of smash them all into one word. Don't enunciate when I get tired. What was I doing? Andesite. And a bucket of water. So that's going to be, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if I put the bucket down here, perfect. Wonder if that needs to be more structured. And we'll switch it. And then, do I still have? I do still have trapdoors. Then we can come in with the bucket again. And we have the added bonus that we can hear the water running, so it actually gives more water sounds around. Why am I wearing iron pants? Because it makes the game a little bit harder for me, but doesn't affect the other people on the server. Yeah, that still unfortunately feels a little bit tight to me. I think I might want to change the edge of the river here. I think I might want to go and add in like a block there, a block there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, and then we're back to ones. It makes it pretty straight, but I think it feels better when you walk along it that way. Feels a little bit nicer. Cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. It was fun doing it for the Nether. We just deleted the whole thing. Wow. We are not deleting our Nether. I can tell you that right now. So the way that we normally do it on the Citadel, I don't know if I've gone out far enough with this, but like say for example, you can see there's some ocean up here. What we would do in terms of chunk trimming is that we would go along the continent, and I usually just go out a little bit into the ocean and trim the chunks that way. So kind of like where this black line is kind of what I would do. That way, if anyone anywhere in here had built anything, then it wouldn't be affected. However, we've done some exploring, but we've not built a heck of a lot. Although it looks like, I don't know what that is actually. We should go find out what that is. Because what I was thinking is that I could probably get away with using the river here. And that way we would have new chunks right here for Caves and Cliffs update. I'm curious now. Where is that? Pillager outpost? Yeah, maybe. Do I remember seeing a pillager outpost now? Maybe I do. If it's a pillager outpost, I'll probably recognize it right away. Huh. You're right, but I do not remember this. I do not remember this being here at all. Well, that's good. I don't care if we get rid of a pillager outpost. That's not a big deal. Not so worried about that. I thought it might have been somebody's build. Because Megan has got a tower like right here-ish. It'll come into view in a second. Yeah, there's there. For those of you that are interested in the whole chunk trimming thing, do a YouTube search for Trimming Chunks and Pixel Riffs. He has a great video. It's probably at least a year old now, but it's a great tutorial. He walks you through it all. I use it as a review every time I do it, so I would highly recommend checking that out. I don't remember what the name of the chunk tool is called, but it's definitely widely used, I would say. Okay, so now I think it's time to maybe switch to a little bit of the mossy bricks and stuff. Want to rough this place up a little bit more. Mossy, mossy, mossy that. Cobble that. And we don't need some of these things. Don't think we're going to need the walls like at all. Fine. Right, so here I can imagine there being some mossy bricks. And maybe it creeps in a little bit. And again, maybe it doesn't. Don't overdo it. Love that we have a mossy option for cobble and stone bricks. Yeah, for sure. I wish there was more mossy options. I wish with the inclusion of moss blocks that we were going to be able to craft other mossy blocks. That would be great. All right, I need to pop over to that other part and refresh my mind. I want to say it was like a little bit of, yeah, just a little bit of smooth stone or regular stone and andesite. And then I haven't done anything over there. And then stairs. So we'll maybe toss in a little smooth stone here. Maybe this is actually andesite. Yeah, I feel like that feels pretty detailed. I might have gone a little bit overboard with the cracked here, but I want it to look a little bit broken down. Now, I feel like we want maybe there to be, I don't know if we want necessarily a railing here. We want something to moor things too, though. What do we did over here? I want to say maybe barrels. Yeah, like this kind of a thing. Stripped spruce. I think maybe a barrel, an upside down barrel with one of those on it would probably look good. And if I have a lead, I'll do that too. Barrel. Spruce fence. Lantern. Lead. And where do we want this? Oh, I don't want to put it there because then you can't walk past it. So I guess... One of the reasons I like Create Mod so much is that they add in tons of stone, diorite, andesite, cobblestone variants, and several other types of blocks. Yes, what was the type of block that I was watching Tango Tech play with the other day? Was it limestone? Or it started with a C. It was like crushed something, or I don't remember what it was called. No, it wasn't calcite. It wasn't a 117 block. It was a Create Mod, like modded block. I don't want to necessarily block that off. And I don't want to make that any narrower than it already is. Maybe it goes here. This is just a quick test. Yeah, I think that works. I think that's okay. What we'll do though is remove this, and maybe we'll use more than one barrel. Oh, I don't have more than one barrel. Why did my boots just come off? Right here. Go up by another bit, and then nope. Trapdoor's back. A bollard nautical, a thick post on a ship or wharf used for securing ropes and hawsers. Oh, cool. I did not know it was called a billard or a bollard. I should probably know that. I live near the ocean. Although, granted, I'm not a sailor, so there's that too. I've always wanted to learn how to sail. Stripped spruce wood. Let's go stripped dark oak, actually. Maybe what we'll do is see what this looks like with 2 of these. Do we like that better, or do we like 2? We like 2 barrels. And how big is that other one? Can't see it from here. It looks like 3 fences or 3 blocks from the bottom. So we're at the right spot here. Hey, Steven ESC, how's it going? I don't know why I keep on tagging ESC. I can totally just call you Steven. I don't know why. For anybody that wants to check out the latest podcast, Steven and I recorded episode 403 of the Citadel Cafe on Wednesday night, and it was published today. So, do we like that, or do we think we need a second barrel there? I'll show you what the other barrel looks like. I think it almost looks like a reflection in a cool way, but I'm not sure. Not sure if it's too much. Second barrel. With the second barrel, I think I might switch and go with a stripped spruce log instead of a stripped oak log. I think the color shift is a little bit too harsh, even though I know it does look like more wet, technically. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, for the rest of this stuff, I feel like we're going to have to do some brick wall things. And again, we'll check the other wall. I'm pretty sure I just did. Yeah, I just kind of took it down into the water. Did whatever was like the easiest. So we'll do that. So we will just grab our cobble, mossy cobble, and mossy bricks. That is an axe, not a shovel. Try to mix it up a bit. I guess we would keep that there. I don't really know. We could probably use some gravel in here too. I say it's pretty good. Not too worried about it. So I like... I'm going to call this area done, I think, with the exception of like it needs a couple things like a barrel or something maybe right there. But then over here, I don't know if it necessarily needs a rail. It needs something here, probably just bushes and stuff. Get some inventory cleaned up a little bit. What? What? Can you not put leads on fences anymore? What's going on? I thought you could just put it on a fence. Did they change that? Is it me or is this weird? Lead has to be attached to something? I thought it just did it. Oh, never mind then. That's dumb. Once upon a time, didn't it? Couldn't you just attach it? I'm not going to lease a chicken because then it's going to cluck. I wish it worked, but it never did. That's incorrect because I've done it. I've 100% put leads on things. I know I've done that before. Maybe it was a bug. Maybe it was not supposed to. What do I want to do? I want to put stuff down here. Do we like that? Probably that over a barrel. Yeah. Too many barrels. I'll just use the note block. Terrible noise. What else do we have over there? Just more barrels and railings and things. In Bedrock, you can leash a boat, but not in Java. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Do you have the silences tag data pack? Actually, I probably do. I just don't like the idea of a lead going into stuff. It's all right. Not a big deal. Now, I like the stairs. I obviously want to change a little bit of this. So we'll go back and get our stair stuff. Jonas DK2300 subscribing at tier 1 for 14 months. Hi Joel, says Jonas. Hi Jonas, says Joel. Thanks very much for the support, Jonas. Appreciate it. 14 months. Holy cow. So we'll put that there. We'll do... I think I'll do a cobble stair. And I'll do a smooth stone stair here too. I forgot to bring cobble stairs. Whose idea was it to put the framing of a house over top of where I need to go, like every 3 minutes for more blocks? Wasn't a very smart idea. I think that works, although I think I'm going to change this one to andesite so it stands out just a little bit more. It's not andesite. And then we have to switch over to the slabs. So cobble slabs, those slabs, and these slabs. There are no cracked slabs, sadly. Although we do have some places that are actually on full blocks, so we can probably get away with some cracked stuff. For example, right here. And also here. Past Joel? What about past Joel? Yeah, it's tough when you're coming into different stuff. I've not put any time into Bedrock. I did try and play on the Xbox, but I just don't like using the controller for Minecraft. And I mean, I think I'm sure it's just what I'm used to. If I had learned to play Minecraft with a controller, then I'd probably be all for it, but it's not my cup of tea. Just to kind of break this up a little bit. Now I feel like this would probably have quite a bit of texture going on too. I'm not going to get too carried away because I don't know what's going in this space. Maybe we'll do this one too. Now over here, I've been using a combination of gravel and cobblestone to get up to doors, which I quite like. Mama Tats, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you as always. Played a lot of Xbox and tablet controls, not so much of an issue for me, just feels strange, like Body Snatcher is strange, you know? Look, Kendo, my mouse on my Mac has been giving me a really hard time the last 24 hours. I don't know why, I can't seem to figure it out. It's like it's oversensitive. It's got something to do with the Razer software. I like hardware from Razer. I hate their software, and I know hate is a very strong word, but it has caused me nothing but trouble to work with Razer software. So I absolutely despise it. It is laughably bad, and I don't know why they can't seem to do anything about it. It drives me nuts. Let's switch that and go back to that. Sure. And then I guess we should probably get coarse dirt, because I do find grass paths a little bit distracting. One, two, three, four, five. This feels a little bit sharp here, so I'd imagine, I don't know. This might actually end up being full block. Lamppost or something, maybe. Although, kind of right in the doorway. Not sure. Won't mess with it right now. Although, so I don't forget what I was planning. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. This needs a little bit more love. Maybe some stone. Yeah. Now along here, we can probably squeak in cracked brick there. Maybe a cracked brick here. And let's go with cracked brick here too. And I think I'm going to use pressure plates again. And then I think that looks okay. Now here we might end up doing something more structural, but I think it might end up being more related to the house than anything else. Yeah, King D, I really don't understand the question. I think we need a little bit more here. Maybe even a cobblestone there. Ah, it's too bright. I wish cobble was not so bright. Cool. All right. I think those pressure plates work. It's just a little bit of a detail, but it's not meant to be a fancy staircase. What did I do on the other one? I wonder. I don't remember. Oh, I used pressure plates. Pressure plates there. And I did slabs up the stairwell. Okay. Herding cats, thanks. Yeah, it was kind of a something I added on a whim. Yeah, okay, so this is about right. The difference would be slabs. Like, so it's either this or we do like slabs like that. I think I prefer the subtlety of the pressure plates. I don't know about up here though. Here I sort of feel like we could maybe, depending on what's happening here, we could probably, once we finish out whatever this is going to be, we could probably put like a little garden in here, and like similar to what we've done over here, we can sort of like mess around with a bunch of like little details and stuff and see what looks good. Have like logs and dirt and things like that. So we'll hold off on that for now. I do find that there's a lot of times where you have to kind of like wait until you finish the next build before you know how things are going to go. Same with this. Like, I instinctively want to put, I mean, I can just dot some bushes and things in here briefly. And this is all going to be stuff that we could fix with moss blocks in the future, but do stuff like that. And let's just put some of this stuff back. Whoops. Stripped. Oh, it's dark oak. So then we'd probably just grab some birch leaves and some oak leaves. And I'm not sure what else we could do. Too straight. Maybe fill in like that. Need a little bit of grass. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's enough that it looks finished. And then here, yeah, again, I'll leave that until later. And I guess the only other thing to do is this one. And this definitely needs some work. Although, if I don't want to put any grass on that, I can turn the whole thing into concrete powder. Cosmic Dancer says it needs flowers. No, I refuse. You want bigger pockets? Here, have a bundle. Nope. Does not solve the problem that I have. Solves a problem, but not the one that I run into all the time. We'll take from here. Needs an azalea in a pot? No, it doesn't. Nope. Let's go with... A little bit of a hanging vine sort of situation, and then of course we could always take it up a little bit. Kind of cool. Why is the pickaxe named Wendy? Wendy the Stone Whisperer. I've got fun little nicknames for most of my picks because they reflect what they do. So if it's a Silk Touch pickaxe, it's like the Stone Whisperer or Silk Touch Sally or something like that. And if it's a Fortune pickaxe, then it's something more aggressive like Harriet the Hammer or Debbie the Destroyer or like something like that. It's just fun. No particular reason. No idea if this is going to stay like this. Feels a little bit narrow. I do like the idea of there being some sort of back porch here. Or maybe in here you have to go down to go out the back door? I don't know. All right, well, either way, I think this is done. Yeah. I don't know anything else I would want to do to that. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. This still feels a little bit strange, but it's kind of the best solution we have. The only thing I think is a little bit that's a bit of a problem is that I should have had a little bit more depth to it. I should have had like this layer and then like an inside layer, but it's a little bit late for that now. Plus, I really like that. One thing we could try is adding a little bit of depth with a couple of stairs. That could work too. So like maybe here. And we could do the same thing somewhere else too. Need an andesite stair, I think. Little Kahuna, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Friday. let's put it over this side. Don't know if that's too dark. It's too high contrast. Actually, that helps a little bit. Could maybe use one more. Put it over here. Nope, we'll switch it around. Just have it be quarter block lower. Actually, I wonder if we could do that to better effect here. To help this look like it might stand out a little bit. Sure, let's go with that. And then one more somewhere up in this area. Thank you kindly, Cosmic. Maybe right here. Could that stone pillar be jutting out like a buttress? Unfortunately, I feel like that would just be in the way. Plus, it would hide the drain. It's the kind of situation where you want vertical slabs, you know? That's fine. Actually, when you go and look up references for like medieval walls and stuff, very often the whole idea of them is they're supposed to be sheer. Like they're kind of supposed to be flat. Yeah, I think the little, we've not done that anywhere else. That they kind of, they're a little dark, but they add a little bit to it. I'm okay with everything here, I think. Yeah, maybe we'll add a little bit on off that way. If there's enough of it, I might have one go up here and come across and like wrap around the building. That's always a really cool effect. But, well, I think as Cosmic pointed out, it's once again time for me to take a short break. If you're new to the channel, as I think some of you may be, I step away every hour for about 5 or 6 minutes. Just stretch, give my eyeballs a rest. You should too. Get a snack. It's Friday after all. Maybe grab yourself a drink. And when we come back, I think what I'm probably going to do is tidy up this area, remove the shulkers, and we'll find another spot to call camp. Maybe we'll hang here, or alright, actually I'm not sure. We might have to move entirely. Maybe we'll just move everything in here. I'm not sure where I'm going next, but I want to move this stuff out of the way. But yeah, we'll sort that out when we come back. And I will see you in just a few minutes. Food time. At least in the game. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to tidy things up. And I don't know where I'm going to set up shop, so I think I'm going to bring everything back over to the keep. And the reason for that is because I think maybe this weekend, rather than doing yet more building in this area, I think I might try and do some like 117 prep. And that could mean like going to other older parts of the server and getting farms and stuff sorted. I don't know. Redstone, concrete, green bin, clear glass. Some of these are boxes that go elsewhere. Somewhere I had a... Oh, there it is. Iron box, utility box. One of these I need, not the toolbox. I need... Iron box goes somewhere. I need... rocket box. I feel like we're gonna have to make a couple of trips. Well, maybe not. Just the bed. Do I have space in... Yeah, I do this one. That's why I like this. It's almost like a little peekaboo mod. The data pack to look inside stuff. Very cool. Is 117 going to break anything? It depends. Some squid farms might have some issues depending on how you've constructed them. There's also... Oh, I was trying to remember. There was something else too that needed addressing. Right. Stone stuff. Cobblestone. Stone, andesite. And then we've got spruce, dirt, dark oak, oak. Tables and chairs. Spare stone. Bag of holding. That goes over here. Oh, that's wrong. We've got extra shulker boxes thanks to Cosmic. Bricks in that one. And then stone slabs. We can do... And then down here, we can just do green and then dirt, coarse dirt. So what I want to do is we'll get some cobble. We'll get a little bit of diorite. And we will grab... Oh, grass. Little grass. And now we can kind of pop over and maybe do a little bit, not really landscape, but just kind of like lay out the area a little bit. Oh, by the way, on the diagonal. Thank you. I just caught that ninja gift sub. Very much appreciate it. I think 143 might be the most subs we've ever had in the channel. The number 157 is sticking in my brain, but I don't know. Either way, I really much appreciate the contribution and the support. Speaking of subs, what do we think is a good number for some sort of like sub reward, like stream reward? Does 200 subs sound like a reasonable number to shoot for? So this little thing is on an angle. This is 9 wide, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And then this is 5. But really, we've got this little part that sticks out a little bit. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wondering if we could just go back with this. It would be kind of cool and challenging to have like an angled wall. Don't know if we could pull that off. It would be really neat though. And I'd say that's probably going to be some sort of coarse dirt. And so this is probably going to continue this way. Which means probably that kind of a thing. So that would give us some room to do like maybe window boxes or something across here. This would probably come out like this. Don't know what we would do here. I feel like that's kind of a weird waste of space. Toy Bear, we were talking about doing like a servitor as one of the things. I mean, it doesn't have to be that. We could stream a new game. We could, I don't know. I just think it could be kind of cool. I could do a Lego Let's Chat because I don't do like just chatting streams very much. An odd shape for a building, and we'll give it that. Because what I was thinking would be cool would be to also have a way onto this from back here. So like about here. Right? Maybe not right there, but having something like that there where you can go in and then downstairs, although that would put this as like a 3-story building. That could work though. Have a first floor and then the second floor could have like an extra extension or something on it. Why would I tour a server that's not mine when people are asking for a tour here? But yeah, I mean, like, it's a valid suggestion. I would like to try and continue to do stuff that shows off the stuff on this server and the stuff that other server mates have built. Oh, I forgot I put it upstairs here. Cool. That actually came out quite nice. Yeah, I'm not sure about this weird dirt pile here. As cool as it looks going down this way, I kind of feel like there needs to be... Maybe there needs to be like a house here. Like maybe there's just an alley here. And there's another... I'm not sure. This is a really small space for a structure. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's 5 that way. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Oop. I got me first. Oh, I moved the bed, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you missed the earlier conversation. Yeah, we were talking about servitor. The thing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Once you get inside of it, it's like nothing. I don't know what it would be. I like the fact that there's something there, but I don't know exactly what we would want. Plus, that makes it feel quite tight through here. What kind of a thing would be here? Like, what do we think would be in that space? Plant or a tree? Actually, yeah, a tree wouldn't be a bad idea. Just trying to think about what could be like vertical, but not so. I want something about that size, but then I don't want it to be too. Because inside, there's really not. It's not a terribly big spot. Storage house unit, planter tree, guest house, safe bed just inside the town. I've done interiors on some things, not everything. This is got an inside. And then I think the other interior that I've done recently is the spice merchant. So this has got an inside as well. I mean, it's not crazy detailed because I mean, like I'm the only one building here, so. What else? This has got an inside too. The inn. So again, not crazy fancy, just enough to say it's not empty. Meat smoker? I guess, but like there's no. I guess it depends on what this building is. Maybe we could do a meat smoker is a decent idea actually. If this ends up being a butcher shop, then we could have like the meat smoker back here, and that would give some life. We could have a chimney or something. A decent idea. Hold on. Thank you. Forgot to bring an important item. Notes. So we could have like smokehouse. We could have a butcher, which wouldn't make, you know, it's not too bad. It's right across the street from the inn. They'd probably need a lot of meat and stuff. Spice merchant right next door. I wonder if we could, because then we could reduce the size of this and have it be like a small smokehouse, but then we could also have like a piece of property where there'd be like bits of meat hanging outside and stuff. And that way it wouldn't have to be a big square. Like we could probably get rid of this part here, which just softens that corner a little bit. Same thing here. Right. unique shape, but still something fun. It's pretty cool. Actually, we could probably get rid of this too then. Yeah, I think that works. Cool little smokehouse idea. Probably not going to bridge over to the second floor because then you'd just be entering right into the smoke. But I want to have some varying heights and stuff, and I don't want to... Like, coming through here, I like the idea of seeing this a little bit. So once you get past this building, it'll be nice to be able to see this building. So this is probably going to be narrow, be my guess. Now in here, to try and get up to that floor, I would like to try to work that out. I'm going to go grab some stairs, I think. Silent Demon Moon, hello. Good to see you. I'm just going to quickly grab like whatever stair I have a lot of. Like that one. And we'll grab some of those too. Just to say we sort of kind of maybe worked it out. I'm doing okay. It's been a long week. It's been a relaxing stream, but like I'm looking forward to a relaxing evening. Gonna cook some dinner, hang out. How big am I making the floors? I want to say I'm making them like three blocks tall. 3.5 in some cases. Yeah. So at the top, it's a top slab on the 4th block. So this would be 2nd floor here. And if this is the front door, I would imagine it makes most sense just to go straight up the stairs, right? Maybe even too wide. How many stairs do I have to go up? So sometimes when people come in, they've come in when I'm like in the process of building something, but not often am I doing the layout because it doesn't happen, it doesn't take a super long time. So often people miss it, but this is basically how I start something. Like I kind of want to push that back by a little bit, but then, maybe we don't want that there. Maybe we want the stairs to be over here. Might make more sense. This is an SMP. Cosmic has linked you to a bunch of other folks that stream on the server, and Alistair has actually put together a really nice little piece of like, I don't know what you want to call it, like website info. Ugh, so steep. Why so steep? Well, I mean, I guess we could always change the wall a bit. mean, I guess it's not so bad if it's only a one wide staircase. But then it's like right here. We have to get up to this level, which is probably going to require stairs going the other way. Right, so for me, that feels probably more natural. Coming up like that. Probably have double wide here, which means, oh wow, yeah, that's tight. I guess we could also turn it here. And point them this way. I don't know. Feels like a little bit much. I like how a lot of these builds connect to one another. Thanks. Yeah, I like the idea of just like the flow of design going from one thing to the next. So I like a nice easy, I mean, also the door doesn't have to be here. We could put the door, there's another door over here too. But, and I guess if we put stairs over here, it makes sense for both doors, because then it's like you're kind of the same distance. I think maybe we have to sacrifice the idea of this angled wall. I do really like it, but I don't know. That, or maybe we just have to bump it out by a block. Right? Like maybe we just have to say, hey, this is going to be out here. Just to give ourselves enough of a landing. I'm just using random blocks now. Yeah, I think I like that better than here. Plus, there's a good chance that there's going to be windows here. So that way we don't have to run. That's a cool view. That way we don't have to run stairs in front of a window. Just narrow enough that it's a little bit tricky. I guess it doesn't have to be like right here. We could also push it down farther. So this could, well, no, that doesn't make any sense. We could turn it as well. I don't know. I think that will kind of hash itself out when we build the roof. I also feel like there's an opportunity here to have not straight, but like an under the stair entrance would be good. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Now, what would this be? I guess it would be a house. Although sometimes these buildings that I design are just straight up, I call them throughput buildings, because their purpose really doesn't serve anything other than just a way to get upstairs onto the wall. And that could be what this is. Maybe it's like storage, something, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, obviously we'd have to do a lot more texturing in here, but I also think this is going to go. Yeah, I like that better. Does feel a little bit blanded through here. We'll have to figure something out. Although that's where something along here, like, you know, flower boxes or something, could come in handy. See, Cosmic? I told you there'd be flowers. So we'll call this storage through question mark? No idea, Mini Tricks. Zero idea. We're just kind of laying out some ideas, trying to fill in this space. Got this funky little space in behind the wall here that we're trying to sort out. Here, let me get up higher. You'll see what I mean. Oh. Yeah, that space there. Cool. Well, I think, folks, that's where I'm going to wrap it up for today. If you've enjoyed the stream, then please feel free to leave a follow, turn on notifications so you can get a link and a notification whenever I go live. You can follow me on Patreon at patreon.com/JoelDuggan. You can also follow on social media like Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. That's all Joel Duggan. I'm very, very easy to find. There's a new episode of the Citadel Cafe out right now, and that is over at thecitadelcafe.com. Myself and my server mate here on the Citadel, Stephen ESC, recorded a show all about Jupiter's Legacy and some Lego stuff too. We also have a new episode of the Spawn Chunks coming out on Monday. We'll be talking with Pixel Riffs, as always, about the pending or imminent release of Caves and Cliffs on Tuesday, June 8th. And then next week, we're going to be updating the Citadel at some point. I'm not sure when, but of course, there will be some Caves and Cliffs streams from the Citadel next week too. This weekend, I'm not sure what I'm up to. I know I'm going to be doing some streaming. I might continue some Minecraft. I might take a break from Minecraft and play some other stuff. I don't know. We'll have to see. But my normal stream times on weekends are 1 p.m. I've changed it. 1 p.m. Atlantic time. That's UTC minus 3 hours. Hopefully I'll see you folks back here tomorrow. That's going to be it for me. I'm going to pass you on to somebody else playing Minecraft. Have an excellent Friday. Thanks, Kendo, for the bits, the 100-bit send-off. Thank you to everybody that subscribed today, that used a Prime Gaming sub. There's a number of new people in the Discord. Please welcome them. And I will see you folks tomorrow. Bye for now. Have a great night.